Yo, YouTube, what up? Welcome to the Entirely Based podcast, where we sit and drop our entirely based opinions on Black Desert Online. We just had a nice discussion with the big Sasha, talking about some wonderful changes to the game. Man, the game's great. What's up, everybody? Yeah, what's up to our co-host and special guest? What's up, y'all? You want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, so
Let's
you
go,
guys
baby.
probably know by now, I'm BLUESKY900. I am another streamer on Black Desert Online. I play Awakened Wizard mainly, and I just kind of do a little bit of everything in the game. I do Siege, Node War, I grind, I do life skilling, I've done ocean content, I've kind of done it all.
Okay.
Hey, my name is Good Boy TV. I go by Goober, a new player. Really enjoy the game, and look forward to spending time with other people and sharing opinions.
There we go. Turn them both up. Perfect. Yeah, I turned you both up. Hopefully they can hear you better, and then I turned them down. I don't know. Sounded weird. But yes. So yeah, I love having y'all here. Yeah, we got the new player perspective. And then I like BLUESKY because he's a buddy of mine, but we have some very interesting differences of opinion, basically. I feel like he was just a good person to have here. And yeah. So let's watch Steinberg's video. I'm gonna pause it maybe just a couple times. I want to try and watch as much of it as you can. I want to do a little bit. Have any of you seen this video? Do you know what we're about to watch?
No, I have not watched it.
No, I haven't seen it either.
Okay, so yeah, basically this is him a couple weekends ago. Like this is like a month ago, and he literally just like, this is kind of before his little whole beef with Blue thing. He kind of just randomly hopped into everybody's stream just to see how they were doing in Siege. I think it very well encompasses kind of like how the Siege scene feels most Saturday. It's pretty much encompasses how we feel on most Saturdays. And yeah, I'll just go ahead and hit play, and we'll just sit here and watch this for a little bit.
What is happening? What was that? Look how delayed my text is. I didn't clip that. How can I go back and clip that? What just happened?
That was me yesterday.
Well, I'm in the base, I guess. I might as well burn it.
Yeah.
Between the caster that I grabbed that ended up back on his feet and killing me. Oh, I'm not flagged up. I don't think I'm hitting anything.
This is me yesterday right here, by
I
the way.
got a kill! Vert, this game is awesome. I am a recomp tower, Vert. Thank you for the raid, bro.
Look at this.
I'm cosplaying as the enemy kills recomp tower. Don't tell them, though. I just got a kill. Bro, this game is so fucked for me, bro. Yes, this is what you expect when you raid an East Coaster, okay? This is what you should expect to see. This is the most fun I've had all Siege. So, I'm chilling. I'll live in this tower forever. All I need is them to come over here. I'll get out of the flame tower.
Alright, so that'll be my first dramatic pause. So nothing really bad has happened yet. To be honest, just a little lag, right? This is the most fun he's had this Siege. Him being stuck in something. Just to give a little bit of perspective. And it didn't used to be like this. It used to maybe lag in the beginning. The max it would ever lag is until the castle went down. I don't know if anybody wants to say anything on that up until now. But yeah, that's just my commentary as it goes up till now.
I saw that. I got a kill. I'm cracked, bro. Let's go!
Wow.
We're grinding out! I'm gonna get in trouble for fucking bug abusing again. No! No! I need another one.
All right, this is the best part. Decided to take a break and see how my fellow streamers are doing during Siege. So look at him.
Choice POV looks like from the inside.
Yeah.
He's playing Mario.
One of the biggest. He's playing Mario. I fucking love gold, dude.
There's no way this guy lives, by the way. There's no way that I don't get a kill right there, by the way. What?
How does that say? Mindlessly diving into the enemies with respawn invincibilities until his guild inevitably. Oh, yeah. Okay.
No way that I
That's
don't get
fair.
a kill right there, by the way. What? I just don't put so much damage.
Wasn't that Barcode GM? I didn't see. If it was, he's a DP build.
That's our content right now. This is so miserable.
Everyone's just bombing shit.
It looks like everybody's having a lot of fun.
Everyone's just running it down.
Right, everybody just looks bored and miserable. Like, it's time for new content. Hello, bring back AOS. This shit's a waste of everyone's time.
Thank you. Thank God they gave us
This
AOS.
is so miserable looking.
This is fun, interactive gameplay. And we like doing this.
Bro, it's exactly what I was saying. This is so fun and interactive.
Fun looks like.
Bro, it's time to get rid of
Like
Siege.
having tons of fun right now.
I would like to point out that right after we zerged them out of the castle, right there, we did have fun. I want to point that out. It was so like, remember what I said about the fun starting? The fun starts after you zerg everybody out of the castle, and then like it's no longer like, for some reason the castle is just extra laggy. I don't know why. But usually it's like 30 minutes in. At least it used to be. And then you zerg everybody out of the castle or whatever, everybody, you know, and then the actual fight starts. Now it's, I don't know what it is. Let's let him cook, I guess.
See the RuneScape POV.
You guys gotta realize, Korea doesn't give a shit about your markets.
He's just complaining about it too.
Buy more costume boxes. Stupid.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Oh, he fucked up. He's going for the play. Wait, that's my guild. That's where I'm supposed to be. He missed everything. He's back out of the castle. He just doesn't want to go in there. He's acting like he's trying to fly in for a play. He just doesn't want to go in the castle. I know what he's doing. I'm onto him. He's just stalling, waiting for Corrupt to die.
There's no
Oh,
way
surprise,
he's not in
accidentally-
control.
Maybe he really is. Maybe that really is what he's doing. Yeah, he found
He's-
the 1v1 on the outside.
He's not in control of
Bro,
this.
this game is so fucking shit.
So I was in his stream earlier to see if there was
I heard what he
present,
said.
and he was there with his cam on. So I was like, alright, we're about to stop pop on Siege. I'm gonna hit this blunt like.
Yo, okay, hold on.
and pass out and just press buttons.
Well, okay, so. Alright, so right here, I think he checks Yo Fam and then C-Zane. And apparently both of them don't stream with that face cam during Siege. And he thinks that's because they're too negative. What do y'all think? Do y'all think that's why? Do y'all think that's why?
I've seen C-Zane do facecam during Siege.
I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm usually smiling during stream, but you look at me during Siege and you'll see a very angry face.
I don't know, man. Honestly, like if that's who the people are when they stream, you know, if that's what it is when they siege, it is what it is.
I don't think they should take the cam off just because of that, but that's what he's saying. That's what he's saying right here.
If it's a self-preservation measure, I understand. You know what I mean? But
Sometimes when you mob, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So I'm shutting the camera. Now look how happy Ray Roar is.
Who is this?
Having fun.
That
Having fun.
suck my nuts.
Another one. They just shut their cams during Siege. 'cause
Oh
they
my
don't
God.
want people to see them. Just like this sucks. They don't want people to see that.
Just kill the players coming down. Here they come. They're coming down. Are you guys ready? We're gonna go for the play. Everybody go out towards the side. Go out towards the side right now. Go out towards the side on my ping.
This is what I should do. I should just start watching people play
Ready? We're
Siege.
gonna
This
drop
is so
the
much more
ones and
fun.
twos. Get ready. 3, 2. Bell pump.
It is kind of funny just watching everybody.
No way. He is too. He's got the camera on though because he's a Chad.
Go Liger, go! Go Liger!
He's in Pecco now?
I'm gonna be joining Pekka. Oh.
Damn, everyone's going to Pecco now.
I've crashed 3 times, Goldstein. It's
Oh my god.
hard raging, but I'm just.
It's not like hard raging. He's hard raging, bro.
I crashed 3 times.
Oh no! Xerlia's hard raging for sure. Dude. Okay. I'll be honest, I have never told somebody that I wasn't hard raging when I was not hard raging. I'll be honest. Anytime you have to, that's like saying I'm not mad right now. You know what I'm saying? That's like the fact that you have to say that means you're fucking mad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Who is this guy we're watching? Hold on. Okay.
Yo, look, I like the hair.
Yeah,
He got the fresh cut.
got the fresh cut. That's right. Yo, thank you. I appreciate you, bro.
Where is he?
I'm not emotional about this.
Dude,
When I'm not asking.
Siege is
I'm
so
telling
lame,
you.
bro. Fuck, so lame. Not only does my shit, like, not even run. These are my allies. What are you doing?
Bro, everyone hates Siege. Like, how do they not realize by now that no one likes this shit? We just do it because it's the only thing to do. Like, can we just introduce something
Bro, we love
fun?
Siege though. He's so wrong. We love Siege. Okay, hold on. He paragraphed me, bro. With constant changes, reducing PvP incentive elsewhere in the game, and Siege. That's true. PvP Siege has gained incentive, but everything else has lost. That by Siege gaining tons of incentive, everything else is lost, like all incentive, basically, right? Siege reaching new levels of staleness. Spend 2 hours. I wish he wasn't so right. I was so against this video, but it's actually, I didn't realize how bad it was, I guess. I was in the bubble. I just wasn't, I had exit lag. I wasn't feeling it as much. So effectively, the 2 strongest skills, take advantage of class power the best, have 5 minutes. I wonder if digital feels like this. Do they just have 5-minute sieges because nobody wants to fight them? I think Cho Nation does sometimes, but Cho Nation just makes a fight anyways. I don't think anybody. I don't know. Like this is if you could figure out where Cho Nation or digital was actually gonna drop, yeah. But these guilds are so good now. Like Cho Nation and digital, they I'm gonna be honest with y'all. They know everything. They know where every single other guild is gonna drop. They know what channel they're dropping on and why, and they know these things for different reasons because I don't know, maybe people are applying from those guilds, maybe they have friends in those guilds. They know. You think they don't know? They know. Trust me. They know. He's right though.
Thank you so much for the raid, sir. Shout out Vert. Did you oh yeah, you're in Cho, you guys.
So is this all just
Siege, right? I saw that was done in like a second.
this is all, so look, this is all just him asking for a Siege rework, which is terrifying. Okay, so we don't need the rest of this.
Oh. He was like, I meant to do that, bro. I don't need the horse. I wanna pull up on foot anyway. I was trying to dismount anyway. What the
Okay. All right. Okay.
Here comes the smash
Okay,
off.
hold on.
Here
Wait,
comes the master.
how did that
Here comes the
happen?
big beat.
Whoopsie. So what do y'all think about what do y'all think about the wonderful video that we just saw? And that was over a month and a half ago, almost 2 months ago.
I mean, like I said earlier, the lag is bad. The lag we experienced in the last siege yesterday was pretty much on par with the worst lag I've had, but that isn't the first time I've experienced that level of lag in BDO. It's not something new, is my point. I've experienced 2 other sieges at least that have had that amount of lag. One time it was in Crawling Chaos, and another time was when I was in Rock, like a really long time ago.
Yeah,
It's
you were
just-
in Rook.
It's
Well,
just, I don't know. It's, I mean, I hate
yeah.
to say it's part of the game, but it is, unfortunately, until they do something about it. But in terms of like the fun of Siege, I don't know. I have fun in Siege still. I think the least fun part of Siege is Castle, unless you own the castle, in which case then it's fun. But yeah, I don't think they should remove Siege. I think they just need to figure out a way to make owning the castle not just make everyone Zerg you. I don't know how they would do that though.
Oh no, I hit the wrong button.
Let's see. I thought about some of those things.
Oopsies.
I watched was it Blues a podcast, and they were talking about the changes to the Siege of the Regional and everything. And so some of the reworks to it, I really like. I just think they need to incentivize it. My idea of something I'd like to see is if earlier in the week they made it to where taking some of these smaller, earlier nodes would give you benefits later in Siege. Like imagine if you were in a castle, you could take some of these nodes earlier in the week and do tax carts, right? So you would have to send people outside of your castle to escort the tax carts back in to increase your earnings, or if the people take it, they get a chance, right? So it wouldn't just be zerging it. You know, they would have to choose between a quick victory in the castle versus more profit because they actually have to.
Oh, so you're saying they
choose
should
what they're
make
doing.
tax cart be like go? It should go on at the same time.
Yeah, during it, right? So it would be a dynamic event. Other games like 14 have something called like a fate, a fully active timed event. So it would be something that they could queue, right? Like they would have to earn it earlier in the week. So when Siege happens, that would be something that they could actually play for their strategy to get more silver out of it. But at the same time, they'd actually have to leave the castle or send out a strike force to guard it so it comes in, while other guilds would be trying to take it, which would make them choose, hey, are we just going to zerg the castle and end it quick, or are we going to try and profit from it, right? Like, it's right now, it's just a meat grinder. There's not like too much strategy exactly to it.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. And so they did that though by taking away the castles because it's just too strong. They buffed it. It didn't used to be that big a deal. It used to basically just be like a bigger base, and they kept buffing it because they wanted it to be that way because it meant nothing and they gave it big bonuses to taking the castles. And now that they buffed it, they've taken away the respawns. So now there's no point, and it's so powerful that everyone has to zerg them out. But I'm watching this Saturday. This is me this Saturday. As you see, I can't even hit. Remember how Gold was able to hit people? I can't even hit anyone. Look at you, Blue Sky, right there. You're able to function. I'm watching you. You were able to do shit. I
was not.
Well,
He sprayed and praying.
I say do shit. I'm sorry. There was a while earlier where I couldn't even move, and I was like, "Can y'all even move?" And I had to restart the game because y'all could move, and it was just me who couldn't move.
I figured it out, dude. Okay. I figured out the science behind why because I couldn't move for a while too. What I figured out was that getting rubber banded and being unable to move meant that the game saw you were CC'd, but it hadn't registered the CC yet. So it kept you in the same place until it registered and ended the CC, I think. Because every time I would be unable to move, eventually I would end up on the ground. And then once I get up off the ground, I would be able to move again.
Yeah, but Berg said I was mentally checked out. I really was mentally checked out during this stream. He's not wrong. But at this point, this is the very beginning. I wasn't mentally checked out yet. I'm just not hitting the people I'm shooting at. I don't mentally check out first thing. You know, it takes like hours of garbaggio. Yeah, no, it's I'm gonna let this play in the background for a little bit. This is I see. I don't know. Like you're gonna see me. Before there's the bug where if you try to get on your horse and you can't. That I'm used to. This is new. It's lagging so hard it doesn't know if I'm gonna get on the horse or not here, which is good. A lot of people experience this, right? I guess. Normally I get stuck here and I either can or can't move. This time I can move, I believe. which is the funniest thing. Kind of, but then I can't use any abilities, which is like the old bug.
I gave up on horses after like the first or second attempt. I was like, okay, we're not using horses till this stops.
Oh yeah, yeah. It gets better. Watch what happens.
Yeah. That's why I stopped doing horses. At least you weren't getting dude. When I tried to get on my horse, it would rubber band me back to the horse.
What do you mean? At least? What do you
Me.
mean? What do you mean?
Like at least you're moving. Oh.
Have you ever had that happen where you just, oh, I was on the horse this whole time? That's never happened to me. That started happening to me and I was like, what is going on?
Yeah, it was bad. Once Castle died, it was fine, but like, oh my god. You know what I'm kind of curious about in hindsight? We'll never know, but so there were 13 guilds unknown, right?
Yeah, go on.
So I've had sieges with 7 guilds unknown before, right? So everyone was dead except the castle, right? And then our plan 3v3 after. So there were 7 guilds, and it was still laggy as hell. But the second the castle died, it was fine. So I'm wondering, if we killed the castle first, how would it have been lag-wise? Like, was it the castle, or was it the amount of guilds? I mean, no matter what, the amount of guilds contributes to it, obviously, but...
Yeah, I don't know if it's specifically just the castle. I do know that after the siege is my favorite content behind Solera, believe it or not, or was until this Saturday. Solera is definitely number 1 by far now. After this Saturday, I got all my elixirs. I've had 70 deep sea elixirs. I was ready, and I couldn't do anything the entire time. I even bought a new video card for this content. And so, like, to finally have a computer that can play the game and then have it be like this now it's just getting worse and worse and worse. And then for them to act like they're fixing the game in any capacity. And then they're like, surprise, we're giving you a new class. What up, Pam? Yeah, I felt like us having a PvP podcast. Us having a PvP podcast. Look at how many people I should be killing here. Look at this.
I'm definitely down to talk about PvP, but as far as the siege goes, like BLUESKY was saying, like this isn't to my understanding a new
what up,
thing.
everybody?
And
thanks,
I'm
Putera.
almost certain they know the answer. It's just they have decided not to implement it so far.
I mean, in their current, no matter which way you slice it, fixing this, it's going to cost them a lot of money. It's going to be a big investment for them to fix this lag, right? Because they honestly have like a couple choices. The first one is obviously just get more processing power. Right?
What's up, Putera? Thanks for the raid, buddy.
So the servers can handle as many requests
Welcome to the podcast.
as, the games are throwing out. Which is probably, I don't know, that's probably the one they wouldn't do. The second option, which they do have, is they could repurpose whatever servers are running other channels in the game during Siege to give the Siege channels
Priority,
some
yeah.
more, power behind them. And what the easiest way to do that is just like, just what Node Wars do, right? Just make the channel 1 of every server. Just
Yeah.
put that processing power towards Siege. I don't
Exactly,
know how much
Snorlax.
that would alleviate it, but it's got to be better than nothing. But doing
Yeah.
that requires a lot of back end work because
But-
then they have to figure out how to like modularly to get a server to accept packets from other servers essentially based on the timer. I don't know. It's a lot of work, and again, time is money, and you have to pay your employees. So
Yeah, I feel like I feel like the answer is to focus on what they do good. And this was, I don't know, there was too few guilds for it to be lagging this much. So we need to focus on what we do good at. And if they know that War of the Roses needed to be instanced just to do 600 people, why are we trying to open world thousands, right? And then, like, you know what I mean? I don't know. Like,
yeah,
if
they could
if
also
they just
cap
thought a little bit.
Siege. They could find a way to cap Siege potentially.
Or add objectives.
Yeah, objectives. I'm not really.
That would spread everybody out.
Even as a new player, I'm not on board for capped content. I believe people should stay hungry and actually fight it out. And if you lose, you lose. Get back up.
I don't know if I honestly am not sure if objectives and spreading the fight out would do much. Because there was a point in the Siege where
Are there
we were
voices
on
popping
Barcode
for
first,
y'all?
right? That's where we were.
Or my
It
headset
was
is my
us and
headset dying?
Barcode plus I think Joked. All three of those guilds were in the same spot, and we were still lagging. I didn't see any other guilds around. So I don't know if spreading the fight out would fix it.
But that's the thing, is that's normally how it gets fixed. So why is it, what did they do to the game though? Because like I buy exit lag to hear, so I don't hear, or so I don't so I don't deal with this lag. Normally I have a gaming VPN, so
That's because
like,
it's not you lagging; it's their servers falling behind.
well, no, you're exactly right. And the thing about it is, exit lag swaps servers for BDO because the game doesn't know how to swap servers between its own servers properly. Exit lag will swap between which BDO server you need to be on, and that usually keeps you from dealing with this in Siege. However, it's no longer, instead of it that no longer does anything.
Oh
Basically.
my goodness!
It's literally like
easy.
This is something new.
Yeah, it's
yeah,
because
it's something new,
their,
I guess.
It's their hardware. It has nothing to do with the connection to anything. Their hardware just can't keep up with the amount of packets it
Thanks
has
for the
to send and
follow.
receive.
I'm not sure exactly how many words.
The only way I could see that like even working would be if like we'll just use like Medaya one as an example. For people who are actually signed up for Node Wars with this new changes and placed on sticks, if you're not a participant in that war, you'd be removed to a different server, and then it would only load those instances where people are fighting instead of the whole world without monsters, right? That would let it allocate a lot more resources to just those nodes.
It means my fucking headset's dying, but that's okay. That's good. That means
honestly,
y'all can hear that means the podcast.
They just need to make a channel just for Siege. There just needs to be a channel for Siege, just like Vessel said. Why are we not instancing it or like separating it more? Like, I mean, hell, I'm sure people wouldn't mind if you just turned AOS off for like a few hours every Saturday and just gave the Marnie server over to Siege.
Oh wait, you're cooking. Go on.
Help.
Say what you want to say. Just say it now.
What? That's what do you
The
think I have
Marnie
more to
server?
say?
Like all the PvE, take it away forever and make it just a Siege.
Oh,
instance.
no.
No. Never mind. Go
not
on.
Marnie Realm, Marnie server, which is like, that's what the dungeons run on. That's
Never
what
mind.
AOS runs on. Yeah.
I thought fucking Big Sasha was chilling in his spa, dude, chilling at a 45-degree angle. He himself was excited from here, dude. I could feel it, but never mind. You're talking about something else. Never mind.
Yeah, no, there's an entire server. The Marnie servers are used for basically all the instance
Dude,
content.
I
in the
like that
game.
idea though. What if they got rid of all the Arshas we hated? In other words, both of them, because it doesn't even work anymore. They just actually executed actual desert mechanics in the new area, so people actually can flag in the new area and just get put in jail. Because let's be honest, I think only KR didn't want that. It's great. Like, it sounds awesome, and without that, the new area doesn't make any sense. And then take all that power and just add it to Siege where we needed it, instead of where they've just slowly been adding things to the game, and they just ignored fixing or efficiency in Siege at all for the longest time. That's the real problem. It's like, instead of like just trying to add new stuff to their like crazy circus, maybe just like tidy it up a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, if they could just stop working on new content
Giving
and
Siege
then,
a dedicated server would help.
work on making the game function like optimally, that would be ideal. But
I'd be down for that.
they got to think like a company, right? Like, how long are we? I mean, okay, this is something we'd have to like. It'd be cool if we get like a big answer from like a lot of players, right? Across like all the servers.
Disable
Would you be
AFK
okay
for
with
no more
PA
servers?
stopping developing content for like, I don't know, let's just say ballpark like a year, for example?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's how long it would take, maybe longer, maybe less, who knows. Point is, and if you're in chat right now, you can answer this question too, because I'm curious. Would you be okay with PA just stop developing new shit for a year and just only
Just
work
fix their
on
game.
fixing the game? Right? Because the reason they don't do that is because they think if they do that,
Okay.
if we can make them think, hey, we won't stop playing if you do this. We'll keep paying you and like paying your premium monthly subscriptions. We'll buy outfits. We'll do all this stuff. Right? Because that's the main reason they keep developing new stuff. They're trying to keep interest in the game. They don't want players to leave.
Die 1 month.
So would you be okay with them taking like a year break from new shit? I don't know. Like,
I think
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, they're burning their longevity by when you continuously pump out new content like so quickly, you're having to burn through content that could have been stretched further. So part of the development cycle is revisiting old content, seeing how you can keep or make it relevant, and that allows you to stretch out longevity of your game, right? If you just keep going through things like apparently in the past they're never going to make a gun class. Well, they're running out of ideas because they've just been pumping out new stuff instead of stretching it, right? So at some point quality does, come into play. There's so much stuff in this game that doesn't even need to be here. Apparently there's invisible platforms in Heidel, right? Like apparently that's taking up resources and stuff too. Like why is that still there? It's like take out what doesn't need to be there, so the stuff that should has priority, and yeah, give us quality over quantity sometimes.
There is an invisible jump puzzle over Idol, by the way, in case you didn't know. You can whistle your boat up there and all sorts of stuff. Pretty funny.
Yep.
So yeah, I think that yeah, I don't know. I think that BDO, PvP and BDO is their end game, and it's important to their core functionality as an MMO. There needs to be end game. There needs to be something to shoot for. Just like I'm trying to shoot everybody in the enemy base and I'm getting lagged out by teleportation lag. There needs to be something to shoot for. And if you don't have that something to shoot for, if I'm lagged out of this base, i.e. if my gear doesn't matter, then why should I grind? Why play the game? And I think they're missing like a fundamental amount of like, once people are not dumb. People realize this stuff. New players, old players alike, we all realize this stuff. If there's no point to getting gear because it's all capped content, and then when I do get in capped content, this happens, like, why even like why grind in circles for 8,000 hours and spend $5,000 to buy a Deborica necklace if this is all I'm gonna get?
I don't understand what the big deal is about people saying that the game needs to either have PvP focused or PvE. Like, when was the divide where you would have to choose? The game should have quality content in both aspects, right? I mean, this is a monetized game.
Well,
I
I'm
like
gonna.
something that you said the other day, Vessel, about the new grind spot in the PvP there and the jail system. Like, dude, as a new player, like one of the best things I enjoyed was Pity and Dying, because it teaches those like myself a lot of the PvP mechanics like floats and things like that. And I've been to the new grind area and I can't really do it, but I just imagine how fun it would be to go there, grind, lose to somebody in PvP, and then go to the jail and have to get out by doing things that would make me improve as a player, right? Because yeah, it's kind of a setback, but at the same time, it's making me stronger in the future. So I just don't see how
We're like 400 people.
why they have to be so divisive, right? Like it's not hard to incorporate these aspects into content.
I just think that, especially because they've been focusing on, they removed like a lot of the small scale PvP, the open world from the game. Like, I think they were like, okay, there's Solar now, we can just get rid of like the open world. No, a lot of people. That's what you got geared for, to beat other people up. So on top of that, you have to look at, like, I don't know, that they removed the smaller node wars. There you go. They removed so much and not given anything of equivalency, and then acted like they're doing some big deal. And then now the large scale is just, it's horrible. And their option is this new node war system. I think honestly think they're gonna totally miss the mark and lose their entire Western audience, which is they lose EU and NA. Well, I mean, I think that I feel like if all of NA pulls out of the market, EU doesn't care. I feel like if all of EU were to pull out of a game, NA wouldn't care. We act like we're not a very similar markets. Our markets are very linked.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, Ham454 said that he believes they should remove like the largers and bring them down small. I'm a huge advocate for these early session, like nodes having benefits later, and one of those could definitely be like you win this node earlier in the week. That node specifically allows you to have a few more mercs for another battle later, right? So you would be able to build up and actually have ally members that you wouldn't have to worry about taking friendly fire. It would allow them to tailor what they want, right? Instead of just forcing these humongous sieges.
I mean, they're kind of experimenting with that idea in War of the Roses, right? Because there are objectives in War of the Roses, and capturing those objectives give different bonuses and buffs to your entire team as long as you hold them. So they're kind of going in that direction with that, at least. And maybe if people show they like that, if War of the Roses ever comes out, maybe they'll start adding that to like other aspects.
I hope so. And the only difference that I would say there that would actually be worth stating is the fact that it needs to be something that, like earlier in the PvP weekly cycle, because it makes people choose like to be involved earlier, so you have more frequency of PvP, right? And it allows them to tailor their strategies instead of everything just like hedging on like a one fight.
I'll be honest, I was totally against the whole siege on Saturday thing, but I feel like the Koreans wanted to make something with this time slotted Saturday war, node wars built up to it, and that's their thing. Lean into it. They need to lean into what they made. We've played this game for 8 years. They got me at 8 p.m. at node war time every day. I look around like I'm gonna fuck somebody up. Oh, sure, I'm not supposed to curse on YouTube. Whatever. Too bad. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? To this day, for the rest of my life, I will look at Node War time or Siege time like that is when I PvP. And they did that to me. BDO did that. I would have never scheduled PvP ever. And it's beautiful. They need to run with it. But why? After they've done it this long, for them to mess it, like forget about it so much. It's like they forget that we waited for this to happen. I keep doing that to this. That's my fault. Let's go further along in the VOD. Oh, I caught him. Oh, gosh.
I would just like to see performance-based incentives, man. You know what I mean? Like, instead of just, like, the castles and stuff, like, just raw silver.
What are you talking about, him?
I don't understand why, like, the people in the castle, they know their own defense, right? And they're trying to defend against the Zerg.
The chat overlay is probably super.
It's it's so silly, man.
I didn't think about that. It's the VOD. Huh. Well, yeah. Not gonna watch too much more of my VOD, but yeah, I mean, I just wanted to bring this up just to give everybody an idea of what was going on. I know everybody was complaining about, like, there's a reason I'm talking. I don't like to just be like, hey, like, it was laggy. The thing is, I have the best fucking computer. I just bought the best video card. Like, I shouldn't lag. I'm not too far. I'm right by the servers. Okay? Like, I'm not that far geographically from everything. So, like, objectively, I shouldn't be lagging. If I look like this, then everybody else is, you know, unfortunately, yeah, they're screwed. And to put things in perspective, I got an i12. I just got a, 1070 Ti, I think it's called. I got a pretty good computer.
1070? No, there's no way you're running a 1070. 1070 is sold.
Oh, 4070. That's the word.
Yeah, so, okay, that's a lot better.
Yeah, that's the word. Yeah. Okay,
yeah, that's a big difference.
Yeah, it's the same thing. I overclocked it. But yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna get off my VOD here, and then we get to watch Gold's newest video, and we'll wrap this up. But yeah, I can't help but be like, oh, this is every Saturday we look towards the big fight. This is not the biggest fight. It wasn't that big a fight, and it was the laggiest thing ever. So wait till we do have 18 guilds, right? There'll never be a 20. There'll never be another 20 guild fight ever, because we couldn't even have a 12 or 13 or whatever this one was. You know what I mean? It's horrible. It's horrible. Let's get that other video up. I had to close it earlier because my entire browser just crashed. Heck yeah. So the great thing about this video is it's also Ranger gameplay. He's complaining about this, and I believe his is much better than mine. Let's go.
Briefly describe the reason for your call today.
You got a clip? We can share it. I'll watch it. See, he's killing people. Okay, I just want to point something out. I know Gold, I'm on some conspiracy shit. I love Gold Steinberg. Every one of these videos, he's like, oh God, I'm East Coast ping. I'm so laggy. Siege sucks so much. But you see him fucking munching out in the middle of this lag fest right here? Like literally, dude. He's like, it's not working. And he's ding, 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 ding. I can just hear the little noise happening. How come when I lag, that shit doesn't? I don't get kills like that on holy shit. Also, he was still able to combo and press buttons in the appropriate like he was able to use skills. His lag is different than my lag. Funny thing is, earlier this year, they did a setup thing with more players and more guild on Val. Most not to and run the siege outfit. And the servers ran way better. Yeah. Now you can drop that link in here while we finish this video. My boy's going in. Oh! F's in chat for Gold Steinberg this week. Look at that's the boys. Dude, he should be munching right here, but he can't kill a single person. That's so funny. Ooh, oh, he got him. No. I would have. Oh, I would have been munching, dude. Please try again. That's fucking game. I love video. Can I get some I love video emotes in chat? You can drop that Asia clip, by the way. Snowy lags. If it's is it about lag this weekend? Specific? Is it lag and siege? Rather, we'll check it out if it's lag and siege. Dude, it happened to him again. Okay. How many of these videos is he gonna be stuck in the enemy fort and fragging out? Are we just gonna start? You know what I mean? Let's see how many kills he gets. This you know what I mean? This is suspicious now. Oh no. It's actually so easy to do. All you gotta do is run to where the fort is before it loads in. By the way.
Respawn town. Let's go Discord. For everybody that marked, sorry that.
Oh, it's true.
That was. I haven't been in a siege, so I didn't really know what to expect. For lag.
So, in your own words, what's the reason for your call?
Limit the amount of guilds. That's not the answer.
On the people.
That's not the. By the way, limiting the amount of guilds is not the answer. Maybe 85 is the number. I like 85. 85 is a good number. So go ahead. I'm gonna put Gold Steinberg's video.
Answer, but it shouldn't be
Alright,
the
so
answer.
how does this work?
That's Gold Steinberg's video.
Important notice.
In the,
Clash of
hold on.
Clans is free to play, but you can speed up progress with in-app.
That's funny. All right, let's go to Gold Steinberg's video in there in chat if you guys like it. How does that Clash of Clans ad always get in, no matter what, Snorlax? You know what I'm saying? No matter what you're doing, you know. Okay, hold on. Let's look at this clip, chat. This is super important. I feel like. All right, unmute the site. Let's check this lag. This is down. I want to get this correct. This is from Southeast Asia. Right? SEA? Or just Asia? There's a difference, right? Because Asia's, I don't know. Oh, it's just all Asia now. Okay, never mind. Okay. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, is that the highest 930p? Okay. Wait, hold on. I wasn't really paying attention. That's on my bad. Okay, yeah. Typical draft view. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Let's watch that again. Let's watch that again.
Yeah.
This is literally Ham. Even when Ham lags, he still gets kills. That's why he's laughing.
In our siege, I was in the base, throwing skills.
This is how you play BDO.
And no one was dying.
Wow. That one skill killed 3 people right there.
I like the screen
Feels
shake like
good.
an etch-a-sketch.
Oh my goodness. Easy.
Yeah, I feel like Awakened Dracania is using a screen shake like an Etch-a-Sketch is kind of fucking like core memory that I'll never forget. I feel like thanks for the follow, you I appreciate that. Yo, that is crazy. Like, yeah, I just got that I wanted to watch
a timestamp from mine too that shows how bad it was.
Oh, should I watch this here? Let's check it out. Let's check it out.
You only have to watch like a minute. It's not a clip, but it's posted to the VOD time. They're pushing out of the hole. Can't see any of them moving. Look at my face. I'm just throwing skills out.
That's the face of enthusiasm.
Where I gotta kill. Oh my god. I should change the title from Huge Siege to Laggiest Siege in Existence.
Yeah.
I can't move from this spot. I can't move.
Are they just changing ISPs, right, chat?
No, 2 of the sieges are capped. Can I move again?
Spot hills, you got resers reinforcing behind you. Keep the pressure on them there. Keep the pressure on them on the hole.
We used to call this Lord Cho's lag switch. And only the mighty Cho Nation could call upon lag like this. Someone let the secret get out, and it's probably, yeah, Roots probably let too many people know, you know what I mean? And, like, I'm just kidding. No, like, literally, what is this? You finally got off the rock, I noticed.
Anyone on the rock? Yeah, I mean, that was the only part I wanted you to see. There's definitely more if you keep watching at some point, you know, it was really laggy, but...
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yo, perfect. 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 I think that it just had to be talked about. Because they're trying to do so much in the game right now. They're trying to appease everybody. And I feel like a lot of people really do like Siege and the big fights, the node wars, and they're about to just patch them like out of the game, so to speak.
Yeah, that's valid.
I've been saying this for a while. The 6th date, literally this Friday, is going to make or break the game.
Exactly him. Well, go on. Well, go on. You can't just leave me on the edge of my seat like that. But I know how you feel. But I want you to tell me exactly what's happening this Friday and why it's going to make or break the game. You can't just do that to me, Mr. Blue Sky.
It's the Heidel Ball. It's their
but what?
It's their, what is it?
Is Jay gonna fucking jump up on the wait, is this the first Heidel Ball where Jay might be the white woman on the couch? I don't have to say it the way Blue does.
I mean, he's definitely walking up there with like an audience full of people with like machine guns pointed at him.
Okay, so it's
well, maybe this is the strategy. The more people in the crowd, like, you know, the more lag, so he actually might make it out unscathed.
He's gonna lag. He's gonna lag out of the Calph ball before we notice.
It's crazy how we went from Calph ball being this huge resurgence, the renaissance of the game, and then here we are 6 months later at the Heidel Ball, and the game is on fire. The ship is sinking.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. I think last Calph ball, I was so happy what Jay did. I think I straight up out of nowhere was just like, I'll suck his D. And like and I was like, wait, where did that come from? Never mind. Sorry, Jay. Like we were happy last Calph ball. I don't know what happened, dude. Like it was like in just 1 year, you know. And one year we all went from, you know, we would, you know.
Wasn't even a year.
We'd take, yeah, wait, wasn't it? Well, yeah, exactly. We all went from, we would basically do anything for Jay, especially if he would provide another hammer, you know what I mean? We would, you know what I mean? We all went from that to like, don't look at me, Jay. I'm gonna go grind out my crown stones like the loser that no, I don't want your hammer. You know what I mean? Like, Jay, no. Too many suspects.
I think what you guys said is like real true. Like sometimes they just need to go back and make sure they maintain a certain level of quality with the content that they already have before just like force feeding people more content that's not tested, and things like that.
Yeah, it's crazy. That's crazy. I mean, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know what in the world is going on in their brains. But I think I mean, what's crazy is, like, for those of you, the chat might not know from you from the beginning, anyone, he is the new player here. And he's like, I wish they would just keep all the content as it is. Like, you want to experience Node Wars and all this stuff, right? You want to still get a good siege.
I want blood, dude.
I want blood. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you haven't done
this game.
You want to do you want to do a 4-hour siege where you get Stormtrooper? Or
I don't care if I get
better?
Stormtrooper as long as everybody's there just
Special
destroying
forces,
each other, having fun. The Ultimate Warrior.
Ultimate Warrior. Let's go. Let's go. Ultimate weapon in this. Is that what it's called? Ultimate weapon?
Yeah.
Or whatever it's called. Dude, your shit is huge. You're right, dude. Ultimate weapon. All right then. All right. I say less. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying? And so they're gonna make Node Wars no longer 3. So if they've surprised Siege rework, which I think Ham mentioned earlier. Shout out to Ham in chat. The literal number 1 merc like no one is even gonna contest him on that, whether or not he's the number 1 merc in the world. There's a lot of other good ones. But yeah, that guy's the best. So yeah.
That's you want to know one of the most confusing things for me as a new player too. I'll give you 2 things.
Oh yeah, what's confusing?
One, the amount of like old or outdated information that I found about this game I'm playing. But 2, all the catch-up mechanics we have in the game, which is good, to go straight into everybody wanting capped content. I was like, you literally pin Tuvala, and you've hit these capped wrecks. You just need your consumables. So I said, so what's the point of these catch-up mechanics if it's not driving me towards uncapped content?
All right, I was thinking about it, and it might be because I got really blowed the other night, and I was like, my back hurt, so I didn't want to play or do anything. But I was like, what if somebody in fucking Pearl Abyss fought Show Nation? And that, like, I think they finally fought them on like their secret alt account they're not supposed to have. And that's when they nerfed protected area and added all the content and capped content like right after that. Somebody got the ass whooped, bro. I'm serious. At some point, the game became super new player. I'm not the best player friendly, and I don't think it was because they really cared about new players. I think they cared about themselves. They were like, we need to get some gear or something. You know what I actually feel like there was self motivation. Like, and forgive me if I'm wrong. But I really think that after years of really not caring about the new player at all, maybe something did change that I don't know. But like they really went to a whole different route. My opinion about the whole beginning of the game, I think you should probably start at like level 50. Have to learn your skills and have to learn your pre-awaken to grind to 56. No, have to learn your pre-awaken to grind to 60 and then get awakened at 60. And then like that's the game. Then the game starts, because like they messed up all the leveling in this game already. So they should just get rid of it.
The streamer Blue Squad, right? He did say something that resonated with me about that when I was questing and learning. A lot of these boss fights, especially earlier on, you just basically do damage, and then it trivializes it. So they've taken out a lot of things that help players develop as individuals, right? Like CC mechanics. They've continuously made things easier in the effort to make things more accessible, which just makes it less desirable for the majority. There's a lot of people that do just want things easy, but then there's no challenge. Like, what are you going to tell your friends? Like, hey, dude, I just went there and I just one-shot this boss, so you might as well just remove it. There's no challenge.
Yeah, I mean, they did make Beg in front of Velia better. They've done some things better, but objectively, because I'm looking at the high end, There is no, like, I'm running around for the first time, by the way. If you're looking at where I'm at, this is the first time I've been here. This is our new high-end content. This is Anonymous Arsha. And I can tell you, this is the stupidest shit I've seen in a long time. So, I just see hard adventure, right? I don't know who these nerds are. And yeah.
I
This is
just
our
wish
high-end
I don't
content.
even like the concept of Arsha servers, man. I came from a game called Albion Online. I like the fact that they had tiered zones where you had like green, blue, yellow, red, and black. And the farther you went in there, the more risk but more reward you have. I think they should get rid of both Arsha servers, integrate the drop loot, the loot drop buff
Already
concept
bugged.
into all normal servers, and then make it like that to where, the more risk, the more reward you have. Like, PvP needs to be everywhere. It doesn't need to be just, off there in the corner.
I got you. You know what would have been great? I think they really missed the mark. They sell something called the ghillie suit, right?
Yeah.
Why didn't they just make the ghillie suit work again? I just realized that. Are they just super dumb? And this is the nicest way possible, because I'm walking around this. Did you know the whole beginning of the game, everybody had to have a ghillie suit. You needed it because this is all you could see. Everybody had a ghillie suit everywhere you went. And I'm just.
I mean, you couldn't even see that.
Yeah, you couldn't even see their names. Yeah, that's right. It was worse than this. I'm worse than it. Yeah. So as Miso B, we didn't even really talk about CC dying. We've been talking about Siege lag, but I'm sure a big guild like CC dying, they don't want to deal with the lag and all the crap in the game. Probably that's a big portion of it.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't been in CC for like a couple months, but I mean, it sucks to see big guilds die. It always does. It's never a good thing, you know.
Agreed.
CC
I like
died
that
in the
guild.
past. Black Rose has died and come back several times.
Never.
Family died for a while. Like, there's a ton of big guilds that have died throughout the lifespan of the game, and it's not something that's unusual, right? I mean, it's just
Bro,
all
family will
MMOs
never
go
die.
through that.
Don's fine. I saw him flexing on stream earlier. He's fine. I'll never forget when Don removed me from the guild. Except I may have deleted the mail, so I wouldn't forget. I guess I will forget. Okay, never mind. This is awkward. Well, yeah. So, do you have any final thoughts? You said it wasn't in summation. I'm not gonna bring out my notepad like I always do. In summation, I love that shit. The Windows notepad. I love that shit. Fuck it. In summation, though, this weekend it's pretty simple. Like, I thought it was the laggiest siege I've ever experienced, and this is like in game for me. This is like our raids. This is our PvE raids. So that trying to give us this other stuff, it's not good enough, really. Honestly, all we have is Arsha, our Arena of Solar. I'm sorry. And I feel like, what do I use my gear for? So like, you get your final thoughts on all this stuff.
I mean, I'd love to say that these problems are new, but this lag has been going on for years. They've never fixed it. They've been ignoring it. I feel like it's finally at least on their radar now because Korea started screaming at them for once about it. And they just need to stop. They need to start fixing stuff, man. They need to start improving the quality of things, and it's like I said, it all comes down to this Friday, right? This Friday is the Heidel Ball, and we'll see where they take it, right?
That's gross.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know, like, If like people want to talk about the new player perspective, there's so many things, dude. But just in the general, there's just a lot of. It seems like they're making a lot of bad decisions that are causing this to happen. Like just looking at it from like my perspective, it seems like they're taking a lot of like resources they're getting from BDO and putting them into side projects like Crimson Desert, the Dokebi game, right? It's like they're trying to do the whole Shadow Arena 2.0 and 3.0, right? Like the Crimson Desert, that's 2.0. The Dokebi, we have the Dokebi, Land of More Light. They're literally trying to like take content out of BDO and stretch it like one of those old like Neil Armstrong stretch toys. Just leave it in the
some
game
Shadow Arena
and make
shit?
it better. Yeah. Dude, you know how funny I think it is every time I go into the Magnus, I have to watch the same loading screen again. It's like these are like these fixes. These are not high hanging fruits. You know what I'm saying? Like there's so much quality of life they could do.
Okay, I'll be honest. Which guy at Pearl Abyss was like, what? Okay. Everybody knows you need to. Okay, they need to have some function for going. You need to go to the Magnus for some reason sometime. They need to add that because they added an expansion about teleportation, and they should add some reason to go there. Maybe you got to refill your teleportation juice every once in a while or something. But whose idea was it that every single time I click on the well, I gotta run through there and talk to the stupid guy and run by the stupid guy? You know how mad I am at him by now? Every time I get madder. Every time I run, I don't even know the guy's name. He's dead to me on the inside. He has the little guy.
The small guy?
Yeah, he has no name to me.
How would you? You should just be able to talk to him and go from point A to B.
Once again, I couldn't understand any of the stuff you were just saying because he has no name to me and he is dead. But I don't know. I don't think Gunslinger. I'll be honest. I'm a little distraught with the game. I may have just retagged Archer because of how sad large scale is right now. Really sadness. Yeah, I know. And then, yeah. So y'all can look forward to some Wesley Snipes content. That's going to be exciting. But like, I don't know. Like, I hope the game's going in a better place and that the lag is a sign of good. It could be a sign of good things to come. Last time we lagged this bad, do you know what happened? I've been playing the game for a long time. I can tell you exactly what happened. Do any of y'all know what happened? Do y'all remember the last time we changed service providers?
Oh, yeah.
Last time we changed service providers was the last time this happened. So maybe we're going back to LeaseWeb. Surprise. Or, no, I'm just kidding. Or what is it? They gave us BAL? True.
Oh, my God. I was just thinking maybe that's why we got the boot so late after Korea, is because that was actually a lag spike. They released it on time. It just took a month to.
Well, because they knew we were gonna play Throne and Liberty. They released the boots right before Throne and Liberty came out, and they were like in KR, and they were like, we want you to judge your in-game Black Desert gains with whether or not you can play a game where they're gonna wipe all your progress and. Or where your progress won't matter in 2 to 3 months. They did that really good. I can't believe they did that like that. That was crazy.
That's actually a big turnoff for me. You should not hold your content like that. That's like you're just edging your player base.
Land of the Morning Light came out. Do you know when Land of the Morning Light came out? I'll let you guess. Pick a big game that we compete with.
Maybe Arcade or no?
Diablo 4.
No.
Diablo 4?
That's close.
It was Diablo 4. It was very close to that.
But it was actually the WoW expansion release.
Was it that Lost Ark or something?
No, it was the World of Warcraft release was when the first Morning Light came out, I believe. So yeah, either that or it was Magnus or the big announcements like that. Basically, like they announced the world like Magnus and Land of the Morning Light was coming like in a few weeks, and here's Magnus. All of a sudden, they went crazy in BDO, and I was like, why are they going crazy in BDO? And it was literally because it was like fucking Land of the Dragons and World of Warcraft.
Oh, so
like
do you think that's why like we don't have monster or grind zones in Land of the Morning Light yet? Like the lag is just so serious they haven't loaded into the game.
No, well, I hope not. No, I think what I am saying is they are just gating stuff with time though, and I think they'd be dumb not to. They just need to stop looking at basic stuff like content as content, like fixing PvP. Like, why haven't they fixed anything with the PvP yet? And I have to bring it up. 'Cause I have you here. It's the best time to bitch, right? The best time all week to bitch about it. Can we all not act like they collectively said we are not going to buff these specific classes in PvE anymore, and then we're going to buff PvP, and then we're going to go into the other stuff in the game and fix it. And then right after they said that, they buffed those specific classes. Am I just dumb? Am I the only one that noticed that? Come on.
No, I mean what you said is true. It's just they're backstepping and they set precedents for it, right? The gunslinger class, thinking about the necromancers and everything. So it's just
you're
like
right.
how much forward or how much more they can cause people to backstep, right?
That's crazy. They basically just, we're not buffing Suck Wedge. But this is, I mean, my theory is that they accidentally made like Wizard a little too strong. And it's got to be at least as strong as Witch, basically. It doesn't have to really compare to other people. But if Wizard and Witch are too far apart, motherfuckers will bitch. Oh, Witch is better, or whatever. And like all the Wizards and Witches will complain. Because they hate each other secretly, but they like saying I'm better than you when really they're literally both the same shit. And yeah, so I think that was the reason they had to buff that. And then like the other classes probably like they just couldn't compare. And Wuso was still probably up there. But at the same time, like, why are they even focusing on that shit? They were literally like, let's throw this out, let's throw out all the changes, wait a second, hit all the PvE, and then look at balancing shit. What about ignoring the classes that could grind and focusing on like the shit that mattered? Like they're already off their timeline, and like you said, we're already used to them stepping. So yeah, now we're used to them just saying, oh, remember that thing I said I was gonna do? I did it. It's almost bad that they gave us a gunner class the more I think about it, right?
I just think it's a little weird they gave you like an imitation red player server, because that's what that looks like. Like was it Miquin, the PvP town out in the desert? It's like you got a watered down version of content that was supposed to be in the game but was removed.
Can I talk to these people, or do I speak Fogan or something? Like, what happens?
I had no clue.
I love it. Well, yeah, I just wanted to touch base. Thanks for coming. That's gonna be basically it. I wanted to vent a little bit about everything. That's my podcast. It's entirely based. I'd like you to go ahead and reintroduce yourselves on the outro. I'd like to say, if you made it this far, go ahead and maybe like and subscribe on the YouTube. And I would like to also thank everyone on Twitch for watching. And can y'all reintroduce yourselves as we're leaving?
Yeah,
it's been kind of quiet.
As I said at the start,
plug your Twitch.
Yeah, I'm BLUESKY900. I stream 4 days a week at twitch.tv/BLUESKY900.
Yeah.
I play Awakened Wizard mainly. I do dabble in a couple other classes, and if you check me out, you'll kind of see a little bit of everything. I grind, I do Siege, I do Node Wars.
Check the shout
I have
out.
a lot of fun on stream. You should go check me out.
Yeah, we got the shout out. It's perfect. Thank you so much, D-Boy. True legend. Good old boy.
Alrighty. Thank you for having me. My name is Good Old Boy TV. I go by Goober, Archer Player. New. Just love the game, man. I'm just here to have a good time and
featured guest
here for the PvP
and resident co-host BLUESKY900. I love it. I just call him Blue Sky. But yeah, I love this. Thank you so much. My name is Vessel, and I am entirely based. I'm a nerd who loves to PvP way too much. I haven't gotten gear in years since my Black Rose days. I haven't pushed for gear, and I don't care. So, yeah. Thank you so much for another episode of our podcast, and I love it, dude. I love it. Thank you so much. Thanks for coming. His name is Vessel, and is entirely based